Welcome to Tools, Tech, and Gear. I'm Seth. I am out here in the woods with my favorite sleeping bag designed for summertime. It is the Aegismax. It is an envelope-style sleeping bag that unzips to a blanket. And that top quilt feel is the thing that I like the most about this, because I'm actually a stomach sleeper, and it's really uncomfortable to be inside of a sleeping bag whenever... Oh, welcome to Wally. It's uncomfortable being in a sleeping bag whenever I am sleeping on my stomach. So this thing opens up all the way and is really nice. So just some facts about it. 308 grams is the weight. It has 800 fill white goose down. It has two-way zipper. It does have a slight taper at the bottom, which doesn't really bother me because I open it all the way up into a blanket. It's rated for 52 degrees is the comfort level, and 43 degrees is considered the low end. My dad and I both have one of these, and we used it at about 50 degrees, and he got cold and I stayed comfortable, so that's about right, just depending on if you're a warm sleeper or not. Okay, I'll bring you up closer so you can get a better look at this, and if you want to purchase, I got this on Aliexpress for about 90 bucks shipped. I think the same bag is by a company called Nature Hike, so you can check that out as well, but I'll put a link to that in the description down below. This one is the long version, and it is 200 centimeters long, whatever that breaks down into the imperial system. You can look it up. It's got a Velcro tab up here at the front, so you can put that around you, and then it's got the drawstring over here, so you can actually tie this up against you, kind of like a mummy bag in a way. And then down here, it's got this little loop. I don't know, maybe you could hang it from something and let it air dry. And then it's got a little tag showing you your 308 for the grams, 800 fill, and 20D for the material. So anyway, that's just kind of a quick top-down view. Let me go ahead and open it up so you can see what it's like in the full size. The zipper does go in both directions, but I'm going to go ahead and zip from the top here so that it can meet at the bottom and make the full-size blanket. The zippers have these little orange, easy-to-reach tabs. Very handy. And it does loop around the back side about an inch to make sure it opens up full. So now I can lift this up and you can see it is a full blanket, and that is my favorite feature by far. Okay, we get these shoes off and I will lay down here so you can get an idea of how well this thing covers. So I'm 5'11", and my toes are right at the end, and I've got this much room still here at my head for it to be full coverage. So whenever I'm on my stomach, it is maybe just an inch or two short, but not a big deal. Like I said, it's a summer bag. So I've really never put this into its closed up and then gotten into it. Let's give it a try and see what that's like. As far as I can tell, there's no top or bottom, but there is a tag here on this side, and I think that's supposed to go down. But it really doesn't matter. It's the same on all sides. All right, let's see how well I can climb into this. Yeah, nice. If you were a back sleeper or a side sleeper, this thing would cover my head all the way. And then, like I said before, on this side over here, there is a drawstring, which allows you to cinch down all the way across your neck here. Whew. It's about 75 out here, so I'm gonna climb out. Okay, just in case that other angle wasn't bad enough, here's a close-up of an ugly guy in the woods laying in a sleeping bag. So there is a tiny little zipper on the inside. I guess they do that so it won't be in your way. But on the outside, you've got that much bigger pull. And I'll show you a closer look at that tab. So it's just a typical cord pull there with some bungee that will cinch that up around you a bit better. As far as flexibility goes, there's no elastic in here, and your arms will be pretty much right by your side with no movement. So that's why I like this thing so much for being the envelope style. So you can just unzip the whole thing and let your arms be free there. Besides the sleeping bag, this thing comes with a storage bag, which is more than enough to keep this thing at full loft. And also, it comes with a tiny little stuff sack. So I will go ahead and put this in here so you can see just how small it is. I'm gonna say it's somewhere around the circumference of a 2 liter. But, well, to be honest, the old school Nalgene bottles is about how big it is. So anyway, first of all, let me put it here in the storage bag so you can see what that looks like. All right, there you go. So it fills that whole thing quite nicely. And it does shrink down a little bit if you let it store for a while, but no problems there. Allows it to store with that loft. And now, let's see if I can get this stuffed into this tiny little stuff sack. Okay, so does the stuff sack hold this sleeping bag? Yes. Could it have been a little bit bigger to make the whole process a little bit faster? Yes. But you can see it does fit in there, and it's got these little cinch down cords so you can make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere. But as is, it fits, and you would probably throw this in your backpack and lose it because it is so small. But there you go. Go ahead and pull this thing back out. See how long it takes to refill here. Yeah, it's pretty quick. All right, that's all I've got for you today. You can see this is a pretty simple design, and yeah, it works well. So if you're looking for a very lightweight summer bag for camping trips or even car camping, this thing is really nice. So like I said before, I bought this on Aliexpress. It's the Aegismax, and I think the Nature Hike is the same product, only different brand. So check that out in the links down below. You may be able to pick one up on Amazon or eBay, but as far as I know, you can get this on Aliexpress for about 90 bucks, maybe 95. And there's a couple of different lengths that you can get. I just wanted to share it with you in case you were looking for something lightweight and basically going to keep you warm enough in about 50 degrees and above. All right, I'm Seth with Tools, Tech, and Gear, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.